Join Nintendo Hall with a Tier 1 sub, 2 or 3, for exclusive videos, badges, and more. What are you waiting for? Click on that button.
That's the NEURODIVER. Most people expect a computer, but they're a fully organic life form. They're pretty strange. But they're an Esper like me, so we have some kind of a bond? Oh no, did I hurt their feelings? I'd love to watch some TV right now, but I need to focus on memorizing this manual. This is the NEURODIVER's user manual. Manual putting it lightly though, since a lot of it is works in theory. But I need to memorize, well, basically all of it to prepare for my NEURODIVER certification exam tomorrow. I've already used the NEURODIVER in a handful of controlled tests with other Espers. But I won't have authorization for any real-world use until I get this exam out of the way. So, I've gotta power through this. I can't... I'd love to watch That's the NEURODIVER. And they're very cute. And easily flattered. I hate reading. I guess highly classified documentation for cutting-edge experimental biotech isn't usually turned into an audiobook. The NEURODIVER. Yep, that's you. The NEURODIVER is an artificially created life form imbued with psychic abilities similar to those of human Espers. An Esper! Yes, that's me. An Esper can create a psychic link between any intelligent life form, the host, via the NEURODIVER to enhance their ability to read the memories of the host. Just resting my eyes. I'll keep reading in a second. Okay, gotta stay focused. The NEURODIVER also allows for the defragmentation of the host's memories, should any fragmentation exist via any of the following means. Neurological disease, such as Alzheimer's disease, see Appendix 14 for examples. Physical trauma, such as concussion, see Appendix 15 for examples. Psychological trauma, blah, 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 blah. The NEURODIVER also shows promise in reversing psychic trauma as inflicted by Esper psionics. However, due to the wide variety and mutability of Esper psionic powers, there's only anecdotal evidence at this time.
Hey, ES88.
Gade! Sorry to make you come in over the weekend.
Wherever the NEURODIVER is, I go. That's my job as its guard.
Well, I appreciate it. And the NEURODIVER does too. I did fine on the field test the other day. But trying to cram all of these facts into my head for the written exam is making my head hurt.
You'll get it. You just need to focus on why you're doing this in the first place.
Why am I doing this? I sort of have to do it, Gate. It's my job.
Yeah. But there's a reason you're here at Minerva. And a reason you want to become a better Esper by using the NEURODIVER.
Why I want to become a better Esper? History preservation! Just think about all of the experiences that are relegated to being just inside the mind of their observer. With the NEURODIVER, we can archive countless historical events for future generations.
A psychic historian, huh?
I guess you can call it that, sure.
Well, no matter what you call it, you're doing it to help others. That seems like the right reason to me.
Thanks, Gade.
Anytime, ES88. Actually, while you have the NEURODIVER out, I was wondering if you could do a favor for a friend.
Friend? Whoa! He's a furry?
Cool down the F word. This is Crow.
Wow. A real bona fide Esper. I thought you guys were just, some kind of conspiracy theory.
Hi.
Sorry, I've never seen an Esper up close before. I heard you all had golden eyes, but...
I guess they're a dead giveaway. Kinda like how I know you're a hybrid just by looking at you.
Touché.
Crow, this is ES88, our resident psychic historian and NEURODIVER expert.
Wait, what?
She'll be diving into your memory to help you recover what you've forgotten.
That's some intro, Gate.
I wouldn't say it if it wasn't true. ES88 is the best NEURODIVER user at Minerva, which is to say, the world. And she was just saying how she hopes to use the NEURODIVER to help preserve history.
Well, it would certainly help me understand a part of my history.
Personal history is still history. Psychic history. Right, ES88?
Can I just, Gade, can we talk for one sec? Privately.
Sure. One sec, Crow.
Take your time.
Gade, who is this guy?
Just an old buddy of mine from the war.
You mean the war during which you were a soulless machine programmed to kill?
Hey, just because I was a literal killing machine doesn't mean I didn't make friends.
Well, whatever. If I mess this up, I could really do some damage to your friend's psyche.
Relax. Crow is tough as nails. Some of the stuff he pulled off in the war, it would be legendary if it wasn't all completely top secret. Look at him! He's built to withstand anything.
Physical power is one thing. We're talking about his mind here. Potential psychic trauma.
Relax. He already knows the risks, and he's fine with it. Right, Crow?
That's true. Gate already gave me the rundown. I'm up for it, really.
I mean, if you understand the risks, then I guess it's okay.
Gate pretty much recited the manual on the way here, so I can say I have an exhaustive knowledge of the risks, in fact.
Gate, you have this whole manual memorized?
Of course. Anyone who works with the NEURODIVER is required to read it.
It helps that you actually like to read.
And besides, I'll be here watching over you both during the dive in case anything goes wrong. If anything starts looking weird, I can pull you both out with the press of a button. Look at that. The NEURODIVER's raring to go, too.
Okay. Okay! I can do this!
That's right.
So, we can get started?
Yes! First things first, tell me what memory specifically you're hoping to recover.
Sure. It's, actually something that happened about 10 years ago, just after the war ended. Since our tenure as soldiers was over, some friends of mine and I were doing some odd jobs to get some quick cash here and there. Our last job was selling some information to a buyer in Busan. The details are really fuzzy, but I do remember that for some reason, I decided to give my share of the payout to my friends. But then they claimed that I had stolen all of it for myself. I'll admit that isn't out of character for me, but I wouldn't do that to those guys. And on top of that, I didn't have any trace of any kind of money like that, anywhere, not in any of my accounts.
So you think they took all of it for themselves and tried to cut you out?
That's what I assumed, yeah. It ended up being a real sore spot between us all.
For 10 years? What made you question it now?
Well, I was cleaning out my closet and found the jacket I was wearing that night.
So you remember the clothes you were wearing, but not any details of what happened?
Weird, right? But it gets weirder. I found this in one of the pockets.
It's a cat toy?
I don't have a cat.
Oh, but you want one! You're allocating a ton of brain activity to it!
Maybe Ixnay might remain.
Right.
Anyway, take a look at this. The information I was selling? This is it, on this chip here. But I remember clearly trading this thing to the buyer for the money, and then giving that money, all of it, to my friends.
But if you have it here with you, that obviously didn't happen how you remember, huh?
What do you think, psychic historian ES88? Think you can find out what actually happened that night?
That does sound like a fragmented memory. If you're ready, Crow, we can start the dive.
Sure. What do I have to do?
First, lift up your sleeve so the NEURODIVER can have some skin contact with your arm. Then stay still and try to relax.
Okay.
All right. Let's get the NEURODIVER out of its capsule. Once it makes contact, you're going to feel something cold.
Don't forget your catchphrase, ES88.
My... what?
You know, that cool catchphrase you say whenever you start a dive.
Oh, it's time to dive!
What was with that stutter?
No, I was trying to... Never mind. Start and dive. I guess these are Crow's friends.
Hey guys.
Wait. Crow?
Crow? What?
They don't recognize you.
This was the first night they saw me after I became a hybrid. Finally cashed in.
Got it.
You certainly made a big change.
What's the matter, Hulk? Angry that the run is finally your size?
I just think he looks like...
Like what?
He looks like...
I look better than you, asshole.
Hey, no backseat driving! Diving. I'll do the talking for you based on what was going through your mind at the time.
So, you're piloting my body through this whole thing?
That's right. Well, just sit back and relax while I read your memories.
I look better than you, asshole.
Why, you little...
That did feel kind of good to say.
Right.
It is good to see you. Really.
That's what you meant, right, Hawk?
Yeah.
What's the deal with this place? Looks like it came out of the last century.
Sparrow's always finding these weird places under food.
I think you mean finding these great places. Besides, you two seem to be enjoying the drinks enough.
She's got us there, Hulk.
You guys had some, business you wanted to do here, right?
Ha! What's the rush, Crow? Let's have a round together.
Yeah, come on. Loosen up.
Okay, what are we drinking?
Hey, now that the kid's here, we can order the special.
Oh, right. Hey. Take a look at this, Crow.
It says New Year's Special. Celebrate unification with the Manseju cocktail.
What's man say?
I think it's pronounced more like Monse.
That's what I say. Man say.
Anyway, it means... Oh, you know. Bonsai, salute, life. We did just get out of a war, you know. Folks feel like celebrating.
Did you call me here just to read a poster for you?
I wouldn't put it past these guys.
Hey, you're lucky we invited you.
Whoa. That's, go ahead and order, then we can get to business, all right?
Nothing out of the ordinary so far. I guess I should go order those drinks. What are they kicking around? Oh! It's the same cat toy thing that Crow brought to Minerva!
You want in on this? Come on, I'll play you for a round of drinks.
Okay, what do I do?
It's Jeggy Choggy. When I kick the Jeggy to you, kick it back without letting it drop.
The Jeggy?
This thing. You really never played Jeggy Choggy before, huh?
Oh, so that's what it's called.
Right. How could I have forgotten that?
This whole memory's pretty rough. There's some kind of ambient psychic signature that I can't put my finger on.
What?
Don't worry. Once I fix all of the fragments with the NEURODIVER, you'll remember this night like it was yesterday.
Seems like I just scored a free drink then. Okay, let's play.
All right.
Oh, you got me. So all that what's a Jeggy stuff. You were bluffing, huh? Are you some kind of Jeggy Choggy shark?
Honestly, I've never played before.
Well, either way, seems like I owe you a drink. What are you having?
We can both go down to the bar and see what they have.
Oh! Where's our drinks, Crow? We're dying over here.
Hulk, we're not supposed to be making a scene.
Okay, but where are our drinks? Crow?
So you're already here with some friends.
Don't worry about those guys. They just like to complain.
They look
That's one way to put it, I guess.
It's no problem, really. I was actually on my way out before I saw you. Why don't you take this jeggy as a souvenir?
I'll see you around, maybe.
I sure hope so. I'll beat you next time. You got that?
Wow, Crow is way smoother with random bar encounters than I could ever hope to be.